When Stan was a child, he was constantly bullied by a boy named Sid Rio. These experiences made him tougher and harder over the years. Yet he noticed his son Steve had grown increasingly timid and weak. When Steve was picked on, he could only run and tattle. He even needed someone to hold his hand just across the street.
Hey, boy, what are you doing? I was gonna meet the guys at the new park, but I didn't realize it was gonna be so scary. Can I get a ride to the top? No way.
Determined to draw from his own childhood, Stan set out to toughen his son up. In the end, Steve was covered in bruises, too afraid to tell his mother. On the way to school the next morning, Stan disguised himself as a bully and stole his son's bicycle. Steve tried to reason with the stranger,
I'm taking this. What are you gonna do about it? I don't know. Stand up for yourself. Fight me.
only to get beaten even worse. Francine immediately took Steve to see the principal and demanded to view the security footage.
Yeah, let's move right to this section of double speak.
She soon uncovered the whole truth. Stan tried to flee, but Francine crashed through the glass door and chased after him. She rammed her car into his, cornered him on the roadside, and warned him never to hurt their son again. Stan remained stubborn, insisting he was only teaching Steve how to fight back.
You're crazy.
With no other choice, Francine decided to teach Steve martial arts herself. She quickly realized, however, that her son had absolutely no athletic talent. Then Steve came up with a plan. He dressed up as an elderly man, only to be seen through by his father at a glance. Embarrassed and furious, Steve challenged Stan to a duel. When the agreed time arrived, Stan waited alone on the school playground. He never expected that Steve had paid $10 to hire Sid Rio, Stan's childhood tormentor. The former bully brutally beat Stan down.
Doesn't count. Really? Sure looks like it counts to me.
He used him as a human slide, buried him in the sandpit, bashed his head with a rocking horse, and finally leaped into the air, slamming him heavily onto the ground.
They're up the stairs. For the love of God, you got the oranges up the stairs.